Dream Center Leadership School
is a school like no other.
is a school that raises up spiritual leaders to be sent forth into this generation, to inspire and to stand out. People who will say today, "There's for me and my family, we will serve the Lord." This life is too great and too short to just live for oneself, to be selfish and self-absorbed, to be victims of your own desires. At Dream Center Leadership School, leaders are made, people who will choose to live a life to serve others, to care about the community and the people around. One who will desire the heart of God and lay his life down for fellow man. This is to reach the point of no return. This is my story.
Life was perfect as I thought. I have money to spend and to travel. I have friends that cared for me and acknowledged me. I have families that loved me and gave me everything I want. And I have a career that I am passionate about.
But all this became my identity. It became my everything. I worked very hard to keep it. Fearful of losing it, I became a yes man. I became my career till it finally consumed me, and I became very exhausted and lonely. Wanting to know what's more to life, I left a good paying job and a career behind to live life beyond just for myself. Coming to Dream Center Leadership School, to a place of unknown, was a fresh start for me. However, I came with excitement, but was left with disappointment. Disappointments of expectations not met. My identity and beliefs were put under questioning as a result. Issues and sins in my life soon caught up with me. Issues I thought were the past that I could get a fresh start away from.
But God had other plans. He had to deal with one season of my life
before I could move on to the next season. He had to bring me to a place of complete surrender. When I finally feel I'm no longer in control, that's when I learn to hold on tighter to God and trust Him. Breaking me down was the only way for God to build me up again, because I was stubborn. Learning to be a true spiritual leader at Dream Center Leadership School, I had to first learn to hear God's voice before I could become the voice for God.
Jesus came to seek and save the lost. He commissioned us to go and make disciples. But how many of us are doing that today?
Many times we are paralyzed by fear. At least I was. Fear of abandonment, and I became self-absorbed with life. Fear of rejection, and I became disconnected with people by engaging myself in personal desires as escape. Fear of humiliation, and I became controlling on life, a perfectionist to empower myself. I had to lay all these issues before God, learning to walk by faith, learning to trust God, learning to desire God more than my personal desires, learning to serve others first and putting others' needs before myself. This is true servant leader. Only then can I reach the point of no return, to be a leader to this generation, to make disciples for the kingdom of God. This is to reach the point of no return.